Hey everyone. This morning I was woken up by the sound of my 7-year-old son crying because his mini watch stopped working. Let's see if we can fix this little clock and bring it back to life together. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Next, I'll use a small screwdriver to pry the battery out and check if there's any issue with it. Because I think the battery is most likely the culprit, it's probably run out of power. I'll check the battery with this voltage tester to see if it still has enough power. Looking at the screen, I see the number 1, which means the battery has truly run out of power. The first step is to remove the outer casing of the battery using diagonal pliers, making it easier for the repair. After removing the metal casing, there's still an insulating plastic layer inside the battery. So, I'll use a knife to peel off that insulating plastic layer. Next, I'll use the pliers to pull out the battery core inside. Finally, I'll scrape out all the black powder, which acts as the conductive material. Before scraping it out, I'll grab a plastic bowl to catch everything neatly. In this small basket of mine, there's quite a bit of charcoal. I'll just set it aside for now. I've got a mortar and pestle here, ready to grind the charcoal into powder. I've finished grinding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll pour the powdered charcoal into a plastic bowl. I'll grab another plastic bowl to mix up some salt water. The ratio is 1 tablespoon of salt to 100 milliliters of water. I'll stir it well until no salt crystals are visible in the water. I'll pour the salt water into the bowl with the powdered charcoal. Mix it well until the mixture thickens and becomes like clay. I already have a partially used roll of aluminum foil in the kitchen, so I'll bring it out for easy use. Let me explain the role of aluminum foil and this charcoal saltwater mixture. The foil helps retain heat, creating a stable environment for the mix, while the charcoal and salt enhance conductivity to aid in energy regeneration. After tearing the aluminum foil into small pieces, I'll mix it into the bowl with the mixture. Next, I'll stuff the mixture into the empty battery casing, pressing it down firmly to make sure it's secure, kind of like feeding my kid. It needs to be done carefully and thoroughly. Don't forget to add the core of the battery into the mixture as well. For a man in his middle age like me, having a young child is a truly unique feeling. Everything is different from when I was younger. Time is no longer abundant, but the joy of watching my child grow each day and exploring the world together makes all the exhaustion fade away. Age is just a number, but love and responsibility toward family are what truly matter. No matter how busy I am, my child will always be my priority, because my child is the source of motivation that helps me face every challenge. It looks full now, so I'll finish up and complete this battery. Are you dozing off while I'm working on this? I need to wrap it with an insulating tape layer to ensure safety when using it. Have you ever gotten confused when you couldn't tell the difference between different types of tape? Let me help you out with that. There are 3 basic types of tape we often use in DIY. First is electrical tape, which has a flexible plastic layer and excellent insulation, perfect for electronics and wires to prevent short circuits. Then there's cloth tape with strong adhesive, ideal for securing items or wrapping around irregularly shaped objects. Lastly, transparent tape, typically used for office tasks or sticking paper, but it's not insulated, so it should never be used for electrical work. Each type of tape has its own purpose, and choosing the right one ensures your DIY project is effective and safe. Now I'll set the battery aside and move on to the next step. Now I'll use this old charger to recharge the battery I just made. This charger has a 19-volt rating, which is quite safe for charging the battery without worrying about overloading. For someone like me who tends to be brief with words, it's hard to explain actions in detail. Even though I've worked with electronics since I was young, there are things I can do but struggle to explain. If you don't get a step, just rewind or comment below, I'll read everything. Do you think I'm being creative by reusing an old charger from my laptop back in college? It's not just saving me money, but also turning out some pretty fun DIY projects. That's it, I've now finished the charger specifically made for this battery. The final step is plugging the charger into the socket to charge the battery. Once you feel the battery warming up a bit, that's when you stop. Now's the right time to unplug the charger, just to avoid any potential issues. I'll use the voltage meter to check one more time. This is a good sign, it means I've come back to life once again. Now, I'll put the battery back into my son's watch. It may sound hard to believe, but this is the truth, not just a dream. Things that seem to be thrown away, like an old charger or a dead battery, can be brought back to life with a little creativity and patience. The feeling of success when I see my son's watch running again is truly amazing. It's a lesson in persistence and not giving up. If you found this video useful and interesting, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so I can share more creative ideas with you.